In 2009, Plants vs. Zombies launched on PC and Mac as a quirky tower defense game from PopCap. It was simple: defend your house from waves of zombies using an army of plants. But beneath the cartoonish visuals was a surprisingly elegant strategy loop. Sun collection, lane management, plant synergy. It was casual, but it had depth. Critics loved it. Players got hooked. And it quickly became a cultural touchstone. It wasn't just a hit, it was a movement. PvZ was everywhere. It got ported to Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and even the Nintendo DS. Each version tweaked the formula slightly, but the core remained intact. It was one of those rare games that translated well across platforms, a testament to its design clarity. But here's the thing: PvZ never made it to the Wii, and the DS version, while functional, was limited. Even the original Switch, despite its massive popularity, never got a full PvZ release. That absence is striking. For a franchise built on accessibility and charm, skipping Nintendo's most successful consoles left a gap. Meanwhile, PvZ found massive success on mobile. That's how most players discovered it: tapping to plant, swiping to collect sun. It was intuitive, tactile, and addictive. But over time, the mobile versions changed. PvZ 2 introduced time gates, premium plants, and monetization layers. PvZ Heroes shifted genres entirely, and while Garden Warfare and Battle for Neighborville brought PvZ into 3D shooter territory, they moved further from the original's strategic roots. EA acquired PopCap in 2011, and like many acquisitions, the creative direction shifted. But to be fair, EA didn't ruin PvZ. It expanded the franchise. Garden Warfare brought PvZ into the shooter genre with surprising success. PvZ Heroes experimented with card mechanics. And PvZ 2, despite its monetization, introduced new plants, worlds, and mechanics that pushed the formula forward.
The issue isn't EA itself, it's the mobile industry standard. PvZ 2 followed the dominant model. Free-to-play, ad-supported, microtransaction heavy. That's how mobile games survive now. But it came at a cost. The original's clean, uninterrupted gameplay loop was replaced with timers, paywalls, and premium content. Strategy took a back seat to monetization.
So when Replanted promises no microtransactions, no ads, and no energy systems, it's not just nostalgic, it's radical. It's PvZ returning to its roots while stepping outside the norms of modern mobile design. Fast forward to today, the franchise has been dormant. No new mainline entry in years. But now, EA is releasing Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, a full remake of the original game. HD visuals, new modes, local co-op, PvP, and a permadeath challenge. No monetization, just gameplay. And here's the catch: the Nintendo Switch 2 is already out. But Replanted isn't. Not yet. That means EA has a rare window to launch a nostalgic gameplay-first title on a fresh platform with zero competition in its genre. Neither the Switch nor the Switch 2 has had a proper PvZ experience. That absence creates opportunity. Millions of Nintendo players, especially younger ones, have never played the original PvZ in its full form. Replanted fills that gap. It's not a sequel, not a shooter, not a mobile spin-off. It's the classic game, rebuilt and expanded. And for many, it'll feel brand new. This is especially important because Nintendo's audience is primed for PvZ. The Switch ecosystem thrives on games that are mechanically rich but accessible. Think Slay the Spire, Mario plus Rabbids, Stardew Valley. These games succeed because they respect the player's time and intelligence. PvZ, stripped of microtransactions, belongs in that category. PvZ's mobile success was built on intuitive touchscreen controls. The Switch and Switch 2 support that same input style, allowing Replanted to feel familiar to long-time mobile players. But unlike mobile, Replanted is ad-free, premium, and uninterrupted. No energy systems, no paywalls, just pure gameplay.
Here's something important. PvZ Replanted does not have online multiplayer. It's local only. And that's a good thing, especially on Switch. The game supports split-screen co-op and PvP, with each player using a single Joy-Con. That means instant multiplayer, no setup, no extra controllers. Just hand a Joy-Con to a friend and start planting. This works because the Switch is designed for local play. Games like Overcooked, Cuphead, Snipperclips, Super Mario Party, and Luigi's Mansion 3 thrive on this model. They're built around the idea that multiplayer should be spontaneous and social, not dependent on servers or matchmaking. Compare that to other consoles. On PS5 or Xbox Series X, local multiplayer often requires 2 full controllers, a big screen, and a fixed setup. Portability is gone. But with Switch and Switch 2, PvZ becomes a travel-friendly party game. You can play it on a plane, in a car, at a cafe, anywhere. And with the Switch 2's rumoured mouse mode, PvZ gets even better. The original game was designed for mouse input. Precise planting, quick sun collection, fast reactions, all of it feels better with a cursor. If the Switch 2 supports mouse-like control, it brings PvZ back to its roots. It's like playing on PC, but portable.
Now let's talk about the Steam Deck. It's powerful, flexible, and already supports the original PvZ through emulation or PC ports. And yes, Replanted will likely run well there too. But the Steam Deck isn't built for spontaneous local multiplayer. No detachable controllers, no touchscreen first design, no native Joy-Con style split play. Same goes for PlayStation and Xbox. They're powerful, but static. PvZ is a game that thrives on flexibility, quick sessions, portable play, instant co-op. That's what the Switch does best.
Even mobile can't compete. PvZ on phones is buried under ads and paywalls. Replanted on Switch is clean, premium, and complete. Nintendo has always been the home of gameplay-first design. PvZ fits that ethos. It's strategic, silly, and satisfying. It doesn't rely on graphics or spectacle. It relies on mechanics. And that's exactly what Nintendo players value.
The Switch 2, with its upgraded internals, will run Replanted smoothly. Faster load times, better resolution, improved battery life, all of it enhances the experience without changing the core. PvZ doesn't need a graphics overhaul, it needs clarity, responsiveness, and accessibility. The Switch 2 delivers that. From a media theory lens, Replanted is a remediation, a reworking of old media into new form. It's not just nostalgia, it's a reassertion of design integrity. EA is signaling that it remembers what made PvZ great. And the Switch 2, with its massive install base and player-first ethos, gives it the best chance to succeed. This isn't just about reviving a franchise. It's about restoring trust. PvZ fans have been burned before, by monetization, by genre shifts, by neglect. Replanted is a chance to reset. And Nintendo's ecosystem is the safest place to do that.